Peace and bliss. This is your girl, Goddess Mystic, and I'm coming through with a Reflection Sundaze message. Y'all already know what it is. Get into it. I'm talking about get into it. I ain't got the smoke for you. Get into this good old my loves, my loves, my loves, my love, my love, my love. Y'all, that's so crazy. I don't even know. But listen. So, a couple of channel messages came through for you. So, I know like right now it could definitely be like, it's kind of like giving like things are either a little slow or just like kind of like not moving. And I feel like that has a lot to do with us all collectively just being in the midst of eclipse seasons. It's like we kind of in this, I'm hearing veil, but we're in this void. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of changes and transformation is just occurring overall as a collective. But the collective that I'm speaking to today, what the message that I was receiving is the change that is occurring in your life, like this type of change is going to be in your favor. 117 just put up on the clock. 19 just put up as well. Some of you guys could be ending a karmic cycle, finally like completing some type of karmic cycle. I'm hearing spirit say a karmic loophole. Okay, how they do it? Clock it. TT. But let me tell you though, because that's so crazy, as I was like clearing my cards, like the craziest thing happened. Like I kind of just do things how I feel guided to do them. And sometimes it's just like I do things, I want to say like unawarely, but in a sense it's not me being unaware. It's just more so like my spirit like doing things, and I'm just allowing my spirit to guide me. So like I was just like separating my cards in like mini decks, and let me tell you, they all had stories. So some of you guys, I'm trying to see if I can remember all, bear with me. Some of you guys, I feel like, and I said this, I mentioned this in some of the zodiac readings. Some of you guys could definitely be receiving some type of communication from a past love partner. And I know this is not going to be that type of reading, of course, unless the message come up. I'm just telling you what's coming out. But I feel like, I don't know if that's going to be like a karmic loophole that you're closing. Someone's name could be Luke. I'm like getting that lukewarm energy. It's like a verse in the Bible that's like, God doesn't want anyone that's lukewarm. You're either hot or cold. That's the quote that came up. Some of you guys could be reading the Bible. You could be reading Luke chapter, you know what I'm saying? Whatever time you see me saying that at, as a matter of fact, look and check that verse or that, you know, that chapter or whatever. But yeah, some of you guys could definitely be receiving some type of communication from a past love interest or a partner. And even if it's not someone from the past, I feel like new love could definitely be coming into your life. Some of you guys are going to be receiving or just experiencing like an influx of like good fortune or good luck in a sense. And this doesn't necessarily even mean like money, you know what I'm saying? Because I know like we all say like, oh yeah, you're going to be receiving good luck, you're going to be receiving some type of good fortune, and everybody always goes to money. But it's just like, no, like it could come in any way. You just got to be open to it. You know, your mind has to be open to it. So this could just come in multiple forms, and I'm about to say multiple dimensions, but literally someone could definitely be jumping timelines. I feel like we all are going to be doing that, but I just feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're going to actually be noticing it. It's something that you're going to be doing. And there's also an emphasis on certain things are going to like shake the table, if I may, but that is so, it's divine. Just understand that it's for a divine reason and it has a divine purpose. So whenever something, it's just like something shakes the table, like something just pops off, just understand like something great is going to come from that. And really, whenever it shakes, that too will be in your favor. Like that's for you to understand. What else was I getting? Somebody is definitely going to be making some type of connection, but I feel like someone is also going to be definitely recognizing who they are in a sense. It's like you're going to be really stepping into your power, honing into your gifts, using your gifts, And this doesn't even necessarily have to be like spiritual gifts, although I feel like all gifts are spiritual gifts, you know, because they come from God, period. But this is just more so of you like really recognizing your value, your truth, and everything that you have within you. We have this high priestess at the end of the deck. Y'all definitely going to be connecting with your intuition, your spirituality more. I feel like someone is going to be diving a bit deeper into their spirituality, into the depths of their own spiritual self. You could be like researching or like reading a lot about occult magic, or just like the occult period, occult practices and rituals and stuff. You could actually be like doing occult rituals or whatnot. Someone could, I'm hearing like the Torah, the tarot. Someone could be learning how to read tarot, but someone could be like really deepening their understanding or just learning about the Torah. What is that? I'm also hearing Kabbalah. What is that? Like it has, yeah, I don't know, but I'm also getting like human design or something like that as well. So, okay, I'm hearing something about something is going to be increasing for somebody. Virtuous deeds lead to happiness. Okay, so y'all are going to be, that's what it is. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Someone is also going to be like receiving, it's like you're going to be receiving karma, good karma from like past deeds that you have been doing, or like just think it's, I don't even know like how to put it, but it's just like whoever you are, you're gonna know. I feel like whatever I just said, that's gonna align with you. You're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's like whatever you've done in the past, I feel like you probably you've never even seen like I guess the good karma from what all you've done. I feel like you're gonna be seeing that really soon if you aren't already. And that's all, that could also go in line with like the good fortune or good luck that's going to be coming into your life. It's kind of giving like payback, like you're getting paid back. And I'm hearing with interest, period 717 just pulled up on the clock. So yeah, that is actually really good, whoever I'm talking to, because I don't know, I just feel like y'all have been doing a lot and you've been through a lot, but it's just like you haven't really been seeing any type of return on your investment. And I feel like you're going to be receiving it. I'm hearing Spirit say a downpour, and I'm also seeing I'm also seeing like an uproar with situations. Yes, some love. I don't know who I'm talking to, but that love message is really here for somebody, and it's heavy for someone. Just really relationships though, because I'm seeing community, I'm seeing communication, friendship. And I just hear like Spirit say like someone is about to go up. Things are about to go up. A lot of things are really shifting in your life for a reason. So don't be trying to hold on to whatever is like breaking off in your life. Yeah. And happy 1st of March, by the way, because what's up? All right, I think that's it now. I think that's it. Y'all already know what we getting into, though. We asking the current energy. Woo, whoa, somebody's really going to be coming to visit you, or it's just going to be something that's going to happen in your life that's going to be really like significant, because it's like something is going to happen, or either someone is going to appear that's going to be really significant in your life. Whatever it is, they're going to make some type of big impact, because it's like it's going to stick with you for a while. It could also just be you making an impact on other people, and that sticks with them for a while. Let's get the messages, though. Y'all already know we doing current check-in, what you need to be reflecting on, final messages of advice. Releasing was also a message for someone. Of course, we coming into this full moon eclipse, so we're going to be all doing a major release, but it's going to be different areas of your life wherever that eclipse is happening in your chart. Y'all make sure y'all look that up and see what it is that you need to be doing, honey. And happy Mercury retrograde. I hope y'all checked out those Mercury retrograde readings for the zodiacs. Let me know how you liked it. Let's see what else. But yeah, there's gonna be a need for y'all to be open to releasing certain things, because I feel like that's also what that uproar was about. Yeah, y'all are gonna be like, whatever is gonna be happening, that uproar, because I was saying like something is gonna shake the table, but whatever that is, it's going to be guiding you or helping you to either release something or heal something that you probably have been holding on to that you weren't aware of. And I feel like that also could be, something that you kind of felt like you were stuck in a situation, some type of cycle or loop. And I feel like something happens and you finally just decide to, I don't know, like you either face it or you kind of like move through it instead of like trying to turn the other cheek or move away from it. But I feel like this is also going to be you like making a completely new decision, like doing something, responding differently or doing something completely new. So yeah, and that's kind of like, that's what like shakes you. I'm literally seeing somebody like, y'all know how the Super Mario Brothers, and this is like, I'm seeing like a Super Mario brother, and it's like the body shaking, but it's like as he's shaking, he's going into a completely new freaking dimension. 1111, make a wish. Definitely giving portal. I ain't gonna hold nobody. Definitely giving portal energy. Okay, portal energy. Whatever y'all are going through right now, though, you can get through it. So let's get the messages for the collective real quick. Like, what's the current energy with the collective, spirit? Show me. My elbow is like really oily because the way is just sliding and gliding. What's the current energy of the collective right now, spirit? Show me. Current energy of the collective. Show me. What's the current energy of the collective, spirit? Show me. What's the current energy of the collective? Show me. What's the current energy of the collective? Okay, so we have this Queen of Cups right here. I don't know why I'm hearing alignment. Something is aligning for y'all right now. I feel like spirit is wanting you to know that you are in some form of alignment regardless of what you are experiencing right now. It's kind of giving like a reassurance, like, yeah, this too is in alignment with you. So we have the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, the Strength card, and the Two of Pentacles right here. And then right here is the Ace of Pentacles. Real quick, with the Nine of Pentacles. Y'all could definitely be single right now, currently single. I don't know if whoever I'm talking to, you could possibly have some type of love interest, or maybe there's just like a really big decision that you guys are trying to make, or you're like coming into. Maybe you're being presented with some type of opportunity that requires you to make a certain decision, and you're kind of like, I don't know which one to make, but it's kind of given like you don't know which one to make because you don't know like how you're going to be perceived, or you don't know like which one is just going to be the best for you, or the best for your life, the best for your path or your journey. And it's also given like you don't know like which path will bring out the best version of you, if you understand what I'm saying. And I feel like you could know that, though. You could very much so know that. Someone's birthday could be popping in. Somebody could be a Pisces here. And I know the Lovers is a Gemini, but it's the notification that I just got up on my phone. So someone could be a Pisces. This could be about you doing some type of business as well, though. Some type of business opportunity that you want. Or maybe this could be about a job opportunity. So we have the Queen of Cups here with the Strength card. So you guys could be, I don't know, like emotionally sensitive at this moment. And really, that's okay, because that means you're very in tune with your feelings and how you are feeling right now. And what you're feeling is like you're very aware of that. So you could definitely be a water sign here. What is this? This is Leo, Gemini, and then that's water. Give me this Lovers card real quick, just for clarification. I feel like whatever you guys are concerned about, it could definitely be dealing with your income, your money streams is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, something has y'all stressed. You got the Nine of Swords with the page. Yeah, with the Prince of Cups. Y'all, this could be about somebody though. This could be about a person. So if you are in a relationship, you could definitely be thinking about your partner, wondering like whether this person is genuinely for you or genuinely interested in you, or like whether they're just like a player. Because I swear, I just keep hearing player. That's crazy. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the message. I just want you to know that. And then here we have this Sun card at the end with the Six of Wands. This could definitely, I don't know why I'm picking up on two different things, right? So someone could definitely be in a relationship and you're trying to figure out whether the person you're in a relationship with is a player, or maybe you're just, sorry, let's just like scratch the record, because spirit put it in me. This could definitely be two different people, right? Or this could be two different situations. One of them you kind of feel like will cause some type of stress or anxiety. Maybe you're very unsure about this person because they don't really give you that security that you want or you value. And then the other person is just like, it still kind of gives like, I don't know. One of them makes you anxious though. And then the other is just like, I don't really know, because it's kind of giving like kind of too good to be true because of how caring they are. And you get player vibes from them, whether it's how they look or whatnot. And if this is like a situation, you just feel like it's an opportunity that's just too good to be true. But I feel like whatever it is that you're considering, that answer is going to be revealed to you very soon. Something's going to be revealed to you very soon. And I feel like whatever choice you decide to make will definitely go well in your favor, for sure. The Queen of Cups with the Strength card here, I feel like you guys are really in tune with your emotions. You could be very in tune with your intuition as well. Someone could definitely have been doing some type of inner child work, or just like a lot of intuitive work. Like I was saying, y'all could be tapping more so into your spirituality, doing a lot of spiritual work for yourself, healing as well, like energy work. And I feel like that is really boosting your confidence in yourself, but it's also like strengthening your awareness of yourself, of your emotions, of energy overall, which is really good. That's really good. Like, brava. And someone could also, I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but it's like someone could also be like really staying to themselves. It's like you're kind of preserving your energy, or you're learning how to preserve your energy and like stay to yourself. And I'm not saying like that's the only way that you have to stay to yourself, but it's kind of giving like you came a very long way. You've had a very challenging journey, and it took you a long time to get to where you are right now, to where you finally know like how to really manage. And I don't want to say manage like that, but that's the word that's coming to mind. But it's just like how to really manage your energy. Like energy itself is like you're understanding how that works in your own favor. And that's really good. We have the Strength card right here. I feel like you guys may be challenged coming up, but whatever this challenge is, it's definitely a challenge, of course, but it's like it's meant to be a challenge for you, because you're meant to gain something from that, which is strength, of course. And I feel like this is also going to be something that challenges you to increase your confidence in yourself. Like, and it's not just about like confidence in yourself, like, yeah, I look good, I feel good. No, this is about confidence in your willpower and your ability to do something. I feel like that's going to be really strengthened. That's going to be really tested as well though. But I feel like this is something that you will also be accomplishing. Okay. And I feel like this is just everything that I'm talking about. The overall energy of all of this is a need, or yeah, it's like that need or determination that you have to really find and gain balance in your life, whether this be financially, physically, or material wise. But I feel like you guys are going to finally be coming into balance with certain things. Maybe you feel like you are coming into balance with certain things. And I'm hearing Spirit say it's like you're actually aligning with a lot of things. That's like the better term for it. So yeah, that's really good. Let's get some more. What does the collective need to be reflecting on right now, Spirit? Show me. What does the collective need to be reflecting on right now, Spirit? Show me. What does the collective need to be reflecting on right now, Spirit? Show me. What does the collective need to be reflecting on right now, Spirit? Show me. Somebody's name could be Chelsea. What does the collective need to be reflecting on right now, Spirit? Show me. How am I here? Like, somebody could be British. I'm hearing Cheerio. What does the collective need to be reflecting on right now, Spirit? Show me. Someone could be abroad as well. Damn, we have the Strength card as well. Strength. Okay. Leo energy. What does the collective need to be reflecting on right now? And really it's kind of giving like a double Leo energy because that Sun card was here as well. So we have the Prince of Swords with the Five of Cups. Okay. What does the collective need? What does the collective need to be reflecting on right now, Spirit? Show me. The Seven of Wands and the Six of Wands right here. I don't know why, but I'm hearing Spirit say, like, what do you want to be celebrated for? Like, what do you want to be known for? And I'm also hearing something about victory. It's like, what do you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself? Like, what do you want to be known for accomplishing and achieving? You could be someone with multiple goals. I was going to say a multitude of goals. Okay, let me get a sip. But yeah, you could be somebody with a lot of goals that you really want to accomplish. And I feel like you probably are in this place or this phase right now where you feel like, damn, like it's just so much, it's impossible, you know? But no, it's not necessarily. There's a need for you to really reflect on what you want to focus on accomplishing right now. And it doesn't necessarily even need to be like the most easiest thing or like the quickest thing, you know, just to get it over with. It's like, what do you have the energy for to complete right now, to focus on right now? I feel like that's also going to be really not interesting, but like significant when it comes to what you want to work on or what you want to be celebrated for, what you want to accomplish in this time or at this time. Because, and some of y'all could be generators, or you could be like manifesting generators or something like that, because it's really about like what you have the energy for. There was another I just can't remember which one that was, but it was another profile, not profile, because that's a number. I don't forgot it's another type. I think that's what it is. It's another design type though that operates this way, if I'm not mistaken. It's like you have to have the energy to do it, because if you don't, it's not going to come out right. You know what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. But it's just like, that's something that you need to be focusing on, or just like reflecting on, like, do I have the energy for this? Is this something that I really want to do? Is this something that I really want to be known for? You know what I'm saying? Is this something that I really want to be seen as? I don't know who I'm talking to, but maybe you guys are either a public figure or you're meant to be in the public eye, or maybe you're just someone well known, or you're meant to be someone that's well known in your community. And it's like you have a lot of things that you want to do. You have a lot of interest. You could definitely be someone multifaceted. You know what I'm saying? Like, who ain't? Well, I mean, anyway. But yeah, and I feel like you want to do a lot of things, but there's a need for you to realize, like, yeah, you can do it, but is this something that you actually want to be seen as? Is this something that you want to, it's like, is this something that you want to like leave a mark on your life, or is this something that you want to leave a mark on? I don't even know. Like, I hope I'm saying this right, because it's like, is this a path that you want to leave a mark on, or is this something that you really want to be known for? Or is this like how you want to be seen? Because I don't know. It's like, yeah, you can do that. And I'm getting the spirit like, but is it worth it? Like, will it be worth it in the long run? I don't know. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, if this resonates with you, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about, because you've been thinking about it, or it's something you've been considering. So this is what's going to help you get that reflection, honey. Get that reflection. So there we have the Strength card. We have the Prince of Swords, the Five of Cups, and then we have the Seven of Wands here. I just know somebody really be having their guards up around people, and maybe you need to try to reflect and see why you always keep your guards up around people, or what is it that you're really protecting yourself from. So I saw this post, and it was a witch. She was talking about like how she hexed people, and 99% of the time it's going to go through, because most people are already like having battles with themselves, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, all she's doing is attacking those areas in their lives where they actually are fighting, where they have battles, you know, where they're fighting themselves and they have those type of battles. So I feel like this could also be you recognizing and reflecting on what areas of your life do you actually need to protect more, whether this has to do with your confidence, your energy. I'm hearing something about your space, your actions, you know what I'm saying? Your willpower, you know what I'm saying? Like even your money, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, what do you need to protect more? And what do you need to work on more so that it can be protected? Because basically when you're really solid within yourself, and it makes sense, it makes complete sense. When you are really solid in yourself and in your knowing of yourself, it's really hard for people to try to attack you and come against you, because you don't have like, it's like there are no weak points, you know what I'm saying? So there is a need for you to kind of figure out where those weak points are in your energy, in your mind, your beliefs, your perspectives or whatnot, and see what's serving you versus what isn't. Okay, so we have here this Prince of Swords and the Five of Cups. This could definitely be somebody, or just some type of mindset that you just need to release. The Prince of Cups, Prince of Cups is the Knight of Cups. So this could be a person. This could be like someone that you currently communicate with, or this could just be some type of communication. I don't know. There's going to be some type of communication that you're going to be reflecting on, and I feel like it could have already happened, or maybe just like ongoing right now, where you probably are putting a lot more energy in it than it needs to be, and you're needing to, I'm hearing drop it. Ooh, that was like, it was so blunt, but I know like it's easier said than done. But I don't know, like the way it came out, it just seemed like somebody's they ancestor or their spirit guide was like fed up, like just drop it. I don't know. You probably been going on about this for a while. You probably could be someone who overthinks as well. This could be you overthinking a situation, or just I'm seeing somebody like constantly replaying a conversation in their head, or something that someone said to you that was spiteful. And it's like you're replaying that in your head, just letting that get to you. You remember we was talking about like how people attack their own selves by you feeding your mind certain things and just allowing other people to influence your mind, like especially their words. Like, nah, that is how you protect yourself, by just like pushing that shit out, like not accepting it. Like you can hear people without absorbing, okay girl, let's get it out, without absorbing like what they really trying to feed into you. Because people be talking and speaking words, and that's the whole thing. Like we can talk about black magic all day and say like, oh, she's a witch, she do magic, she do black magic, she be cursing people. But the real curses are actually in the words that people speak to you and about you. Like when people say you look just like your daddy, you ain't never gonna be nothing in life, like you ain't gonna be good for nothing, like all that shit is spell work. That's really like the real curses, because you're speaking on somebody's life, you know what I'm saying? And it either works on you or it doesn't. You either believe it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like you either accept that, like accept what they're giving you, or you reject it and you're like, nah, like that ain't me. But I feel like this is about you guys being like just really thinking about what it is that you need to be releasing. So this could definitely have something to do with beliefs, perspectives, and it could be dealing with what came from like your home life, or your home place, like how you grew up, like the ways that you grew up, how you perceive certain people, or how you even perceive yourself because of what other people have told you. it could also be dealing with like how you move too though. Why am I hearing that? That is so funny. Eclectic. Why am I hearing that? What does that even have to do with anything? Y'all saw that interview with Cam Newton and Lady London? Eclectic. Why am I hearing that word? Somebody could I don't know why, but this is what I'm getting. Like, you could be very different from other people, and I'm not saying that this is who that man is. It really don't even matter, like, what you like, because it don't matter. But you could be very different. I'm hearing like outwardly, like you could be like, and really the word for me is like otherworldly. Like, you're different, you're unique, you're quirky, and I feel like people could have came against you because of that. It's like people decided to like try to outcast you or like treat you as if you were an outsider. Like they tried to out you. 33. And you could feel as if you never really belonged, whether it be here or in certain situations or in certain environments. I feel like people could have treated you really bad to kind of make you feel bad about your quirks, you know what I'm saying, or your personality or something like that. And so it could have, taken a toll on your confidence as well as your perspective as well, though, because it also could have made you feel as if like you were meant to be alone, or that maybe you wouldn't find anyone who would actually accept you for your quirks or your personality or whatnot. But I feel like that right there, here we are, we back at this protection, honey, because it's about the energy, your perception or your perspective, how you see yourself. As a man thinketh, so is he, or so he is. That could have caused you to really just place yourself in alignment, you know what I'm saying, with your beliefs. Okay, I am really preaching today. Somebody need to hear this message. Thank you so much, Spirit. I just gotta ring the bell because wow. But yeah, stay with me here. Look, stay with me here. So yeah, this has a lot to do with how you perceive yourself, and or how you perceive the world, and how your perception has actually been the creator, you, of your own reality. Okay, that's real though. That's deep. And I know some of y'all looking like, but I'm just saying it's deep. Okay, it's deep. I ain't saying it's new, it's deep. Anyway, so we have the strength card here. Like I said, y'all have been tested. I feel like y'all have been going through a lot of trials and tribulations, if I may. Okay, nigalations. All right, somebody here is probably gonna be like, don't play like that, but come on now, we all know God has a sense of humor. Okay, anyway, but listen, I feel like there's a need. I love saying like that, there's a need, because it really is though. Like something that Spirit wants you to reflect on right now, okay? Or maybe even your higher self, right? It's like reflect on the type of challenges that you actually have experienced in your life, and what areas they were that you've experienced them in. I feel like that is going to give you a grand idea, and even a bit of confirmation about like 33:22 was on the clock, about like them changes, honey. I'm telling you, something is changing in your life for you to be in alignment. But literally it's like, and maybe it's like, what are you trying to change or meant to change? 33. Someone could be an ascended master, or maybe you have like some type of ascended master guide, or ascended master teacher. Y'all could be a master number 33, or you could be a 6. You could also be master number 22. You could be also a master number 11, okay? You could have that ascended master vibration, in your energy. Anywho, back to it. So think about all the times that you have been tested, and maybe you don't have to think about all of them, but just stay with me here, stick with me here. And just like recognize what area in your life you've been receiving those challenges, those tests, and like where you really had to really be strength, where you really had to step into your power. Because I feel like this has a lot to do with your power, your willpower, your confidence in yourself, and it's like your confidence in your ability to do something. there is a need for you to really understand how strong you are, how powerful you are, and how able you are to do just about anything that you really want to do. So there's it's like, check the areas of your life where you are often tested the most. And I just feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're going to see a pattern. Okay, you're going to see some type of pattern. I don't know if you guys journal or not, but if you are someone who journals, especially like when you're going through like the tough times, like y'all could be like very consistent journalers, whether it's like you writing it down and you speaking it, video with or not, or you typing it up. Go back and review those, because I feel like you're going to see a pattern there as well. It's like those times where you are tested the most. It's showing you something. Not only is it showing you your strength, but it's also showing you where you fall short. It's also showing you where you fall short. And I feel like it's showing you how you fall short. And the only way that we can solve a problem is if we understand the problem. Like, we have to be aware of what the problem is. Like, you have to see that, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing like the Achilles heel to the situation. You have to see where your Achilles heel is in order for you to overcome something. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. So yeah, and literally it's like, why do you want to be celebrated, or who do you want to be celebrated as? But it's just also like, what does it take for you, or what will it take for you to be celebrated? And maybe this is about you celebrating yourself, because, ooh, thank you, Spirit. Someone could definitely be like seeking that outward validation or external validation, although the Six of Wands is very much gives that, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like from a place or a space of I need that. It's from a space of you got that because you deserve that, like you earned it. Excuse me. But there's a need for you to release like that need or desire. Now, I won't even say desire, but it's like that need. Maybe it's more so of an obsession. I gotta get it out, girl. But yeah, with the Prince of Swords and the Five of Cups, you also could be doing some type of shadow work or inner child work. I feel like this was very much giving shadow work. Shadow work or inner child work, though, about where you grew up, your mindset, your perspective, how you move or how you respond or react to certain situations that just may be needing to be released, because it's given like there's something that you still holding on to that isn't serving you anymore. It's already served its purpose. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Ooh, something was upside down in here. I wonder what that was. So let's get the final messages of advice for the collective. Final messages of advice for the collective, Spirit. Show me. Final messages of advice. So we have the Four of Pentacles, okay? I don't know why I'm hearing like sturdy, okay? But that makes sense. Four of Pentacles is very much just like you got to build something sturdy, something sustainable for you. Final messages of advice for the collective. Final messages of advice for the collective. Ooh, wow. The Empress at the end of the deck. Like I was saying, like, this is giving like you got to know your motherfucking power. Somebody need to know who the fuck they are. And I'm here to tell you. It's like, and I'm here to tell you, like, it's just on period. And it's really like, because, listen, the Empress is right here. And then we have this King of Swords right here. And then we have the Three of Pentacles right here. Some of you guys are definitely meant to work with other people, okay? You're meant to collaborate with other people, to work with other people, or to connect with other people. Like I was saying, some of you guys could be a part of a community, or you're meant to be a part of a community, or you're just well known in some type of community, but there is a need for you to know who the fuck you are. And this is not like just saying it. No, you gotta know, because the King of Swords, he knows who the fuck who you are. He knows who the fuck he is. He moves like he knows who the fuck he is, because he knows. It's like there's a difference between like saying I know versus knowing that you know. And if you need help, I can't even explain it, because it's just like a knowing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like trying to explain to somebody like what claircognizance is, and maybe somebody could be claircognizant, but it's just like, you just know, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's not even like, it's like explaining what it is. It's like explaining how you got to knowing the information. It's just like, it just came to me. Like, it's just here. Like, I know, like it's something ingrained in me. You have to know who the fuck you are, okay? Why am I hearing cheetah girl, cheetah sisters? Okay, let me tell y'all something, because who was that? Who was a Cheetah Girl fan? They knew, and really it's about Raven Simone, really is who I thought of immediately, but also her friend. Like, I don't remember the whole movie, but I feel like she wasn't really confident in herself because of where she came from. I think she was like adopted. She was in a foster home or whatnot, and she didn't want to do, it's like she didn't want to do everything because she didn't feel like she was worthy of doing it. And the whole time she was. It's like, girl, just because, like, you got the, first of all, it's like, if God gives you the gift, use it. Like, you have the gift, okay? Like, that's just what I'm gonna say about that, because it's just like, it don't matter about your situation or your experiences or none of that shit. None of that shit really like defines who you are, although it can definitely mold you into who you are, because you know how you respond to situations definitely could show who you are, or it just shows your character or whatnot. But it's like your upcoming, your upbringing, all of that shit don't matter. Either way of the situation, it's like, regardless of what you've been through, say that you were someone who went through something really tough and trialistic is what I'll say. If you overcame it, or if you're currently overcoming it right now, it's just like you have an advantage. Like, I don't think you understand of how much an advantage that you have over those who actually never experienced something as intense, or trialistic is, I'm gonna use that again, I'm probably making up words, but just stick with me, trialistic as that was for you. It's like, you don't understand, like, you low key, and really it's high key, you have an upper hand in a sense. So there's a need for you to understand that. And I feel like the Empress, I don't know her journey like fully. Actually, so far I do know her journey. The Empress has been someone who has taken a leap of faith on her journey. She's taken a leap of faith. She's learned how to use her magic, how to step into her power, and she's learned how to trust herself to and now where she is she's in a place where she knows how to really, like, it's like she knows how to just be as well as manifest. You know what I'm saying? She knows how to use her gifts, her power, her energy to get what the fuck she want. She's an empress. She has an entire empire, that she has built herself. But it's also given, like, she's a self-initiated person because she's learned to empower her fucking self by learning how to have faith in herself, by recognizing her own magic, her own power, and standing in that, or sitting in that shit. But at this point, it's like she's sitting on the throne because she's earned she's earned her position. Okay, that's what we're gonna say. She's earned her position. She deserves to be there. And that's the message. You deserve to be exactly where you are, or to have exactly what you want or desire, or what you have. It's like there's no need of you feeling unworthy of yourself, because your story is literally your power. You know what I'm saying? It's your fucking power, okay? It's your truth. So it's like embracing that and embodying that, embracing your journey, okay? Now, the Four of Pentacles right here is definitely giving something needs to be sustainable here. Something needs to have some type of structure, some type of foundations, whether this is about you saving your motherfucking money, whether this is about you saving your money, or just finding something that is like a stable source of income. Or this could also just be about you getting into some type of routine that really keeps you stable. It keeps you grounded, because that also could definitely be the message for somebody. You could be needing to do something or find something that just gets you grounded. Like I was telling y'all, this Seven of Pentacles with this, what is that? The Nine of Swords. Something has to be reflected on here. Something needs to be reflected on, because there's a need for you to understand why you are in this position, or why you have manifested this, or why something hasn't manifested this far. And I feel like it has a lot to do with your beliefs, your mindset, your perspective, how you perceive life. And look at this card real quick with me. You see how the light from the window is literally like coming in on these swords right here. I feel like it's kind of giving like a projection. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how, like, I don't know how old you are, but you know how, like, when we used to be in school, the teacher would have like these projector things, and they put the paper down, but they lift up the light and it project like a whatever was on the paper that they put on there, it would project it on the wall or the board or whatnot, and they would, you know, go through it with us. Somebody gonna be in here like, you fucking old. But even then, it's like they got the current they have the current projectors now, like you can watch TV on. But that's what it's given, though. It's kind of like you recognizing that what the reason why you are stagnant, or the reason why something is stagnant in your life right now, is because your thoughts, your beliefs, your perspective is literally projecting onto it. So you need to, like, it's given, like, you need to find out what that is, okay? Find out what that is. And then here we are here with the 10 of Wands. Y'all remember what I was saying? Somebody wants to do multiple things. You're multifaceted. You have multiple interests. Do it. You know what I'm saying? There's a message of like, you can do whatever you really want to do, but you need to do it. Like, it's given, like, act on it. Put your actions into it. Because every one of them are fruitful. There's just a need for you to recognize which one you really, you know, want to do. And if you really want to do all of them, then yes, do it. Like, the message is like, you have a lot on your plate, but you asked to eat. Y'all know that message when people say, like, you had a lot on your plate, but you asked to eat. Like, you was hungry. And that's really how, like, if you listen to successful people, like, their testimony, and really I'm thinking about Les Brown, because, man, that man he is very motivational. That's what I'm going to say. He said, like, that's really one of his slogans. Like, you got to be hungry. Like, you have to be hungry. Like, and he said that he was hungry. That's the only way that he made it out to be who he was. And if you know his story, if you guys are familiar with Les Brown, you'll know and understand, like, I believe they said that he didn't have good grades in school. I believe he said that he was in like like, I don't want to be wrong, but like, basically he was kind of held back or held behind or in like a special education class. And a lot of people didn't believe in him, but he believed in himself. He believed in his motherfucking self. And it's given, like, for him to be someone who was like in one of those classes where they, like, the teachers didn't necessarily even believe in him. Maybe he had issues with like writing or English or something like that. This man is a motivational speaker. He literally gets paid, I don't know how much money, but he literally gets paid thousands of dollars to go around the world and speak to people. And he speaks well. You know what I'm saying? He speaks well. He really is out here helping people. So that's his story, though. Like, his story, just like yours, has a purpose, has a plan, and it has a divine purpose, just like yours. So yeah, there is a need for you to own that story. Like, own yourself, but own your story, because you don't know, it's like you don't know how impactful your own story could be to someone else. But also, it's like, there's a need for you to own it, because it's like there's a need for you to own it to really understand your power, in a sense. It's like, that's the only way that you'll be able to really see and understand how powerful you are, how abundant you are, how blessed you are. Own your fucking story. Now we're going to get some oracles, because, my God. Whew. Beautiful message, though. Beautiful message. If y'all resonated with the message so far, honey, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. And if if you're fucking with the message. Comment below. Let me know. Okay, let's get some more cows. So, final message that we have for the collective. Message that we have for the collective. Let me get one of these cards. Let me get one. One message for the collective. One card, please. One Oracle. Look at that. Adventure. Laughter, spontaneous, nature, renewal. And then we have number 19. Beginnings. At the end, adjustment, shedding, new, releasing. Like I was saying, and we have this snake here. Look, what kind of flowers are these? I read this before and said the same thing. But literally, it's like the adventure card really took me for a loop. But I just feel like there's a need for you to take more action and do more things. It's like take more risks. And it's kind of giving like, see where life actually leads you in a sense. But let's see. Laughter, spontaneous, nature, renewal. Take a day to let adventures unfold. Choose to be spontaneous and flexible and allow the spark of life to brighten each day going forward. A girl steps with a fox at her side representing guiding wisdom. A firebird flies overhead bringing renewal and fresh perspectives. The fox carries a small malachite charm to encourage risk-taking and breaking from the old routines with an open heart. Look, it's because of the words is fucked up. It's a wonderful time to renew your joy for life and allow yourself an adventure. Make no plans and be flexible in letting your day unfold. Go wandering and drink in all the glorious details surrounding you. Take others along for the ride as they appear, and most importantly, store the energy of the day to tap into often and regularly. Make spontaneous adventures part of your life going forward. That's actually a beautiful message. And you know what? When you allow yourself to be spontaneous, I'm understanding now why that message is here. It's like when you allow yourself to be spontaneous and do new things, trying new things, you allow yourself, it's like you open yourself up to new opportunities, to new outcomes, also new perspectives, but new opportunities, new outcomes, new timelines. So it's kind of giving like, take the path or go with the journey that excites you most. That's why I was talking about, like, choose what you have the energy to do. What excites you, though. Okay, number 19. Beginnings. Snakeskin jasper is the crystal. Malachite was this crystal, which was number 2. As wonderful new beginnings and opportunities appear, there will be an adjustment and letting go of old routines. The snake sheds its skin on a regular basis, revealing its bright and beautiful self. The lilies also represent death and renewal. The woman wears cowrie shells in her hair as a strong symbol of goddess protection as she steps forth in a new light. As she steps forth in the light of a new chapter. At her throat is an amulet of Papa Legba to help her with communication at the spiritual crossroads. Seeking out snakeskin jasper will further offer protection and dispel negative influences. With each new start, there is a letting go and clearing out process in order to adjust. Pay attention to the silence and gentle nurturing as well as the movement forward. It will all unfold beautifully in the light of honesty. Honesty is good. So yeah, there's definitely that message of reflecting. Let me get these. I'm gonna get one of these cards for y'all as well. All right, message from the healing spirits. Yeah, like get 2. All right, y'all. That's funny. I'm like, oh, get 2. All right, let me get 2 cards for the collective. Message for the collectives. Message from the healing spirits. Nature's natural healing power, number 6. Don't fear change, embrace it and grow, number 34. It's always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. Yeah, so y'all need to make sure you're communicating with your spirit guides about you know, or your ancestors, your teams, whoever it is that you work with, whether it be God, like whoever it is that you resonate with, that you work with, make sure you are asking for guidance, okay? Especially when you find yourself being very unclear, especially when it comes to a decision. Like, ask for confirmation, ask for clarity when it comes to you making certain decisions. Number 38, that adds up to 11. Don't fear change, embrace it and grow. Yeah, there is a lot that is going to be changing in your life. And like I was saying, it's like your story is really what makes you. The changes are really what molds you into becoming, and it helps you be more adaptable anyway. So just embrace the changes that you guys are undergoing right now. I feel guided to read this one. And you guys need to tap into that mother nature, honey, okay? Some of y'all could be earth signs, or you just could be like empathetic, very empathetic, and you need to take your ass outside. You need to touch grass to sit down and ground yourself so you can come back to your body, okay? Change is a large part of the human journey, and in order to grow, you have to change at some point. The wise spirit sages and masters know that everything in the human world is impermanent and will therefore change. And because of this, they accept transformation. Watching life evolve over time has taught them that those who learn not to resist evolutionary changes will always survive, whereas those who struggle with them will not. It is because life is always changing that so many lessons can be learned here. Now is not the time to concern yourself with being right or wrong. It's time to change and adapt. Accept this and you will grow. You already know this in your heart. So yeah, I think that's going to help y'all with that decision that you have to make. Like, are you going to continue choosing the same things, or are you just going to start something new regardless? Because I feel like I'm hearing Let It All Work Out by Lil Wayne. Let it all, let it all, anyway, let it all work out. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. It's kind of giving like whatever decision that you choose, you know, especially we're just going for the new decision, okay? Because I feel like Spirit is really like pushing you towards making a new decision, like choosing something that's going to be new for you instead of like what you're more comfortable with doing. So there's just going to be a need for you to trust that it's going to work out in your favor. I just said that's the whole message. Major changes are happening in your favor, okay? So yeah, and the natural healing power. Tap into Mother Nature. They like read that too, so let me get that. Tap into Mother Nature. Damn, I was trying to get it. Let it all work out. The best way to bring healing and balance back into a life that is out of sorts is to spend a day in nature. Healing spirits and helpers work hand in hand with Mother Nature, and the goodness and compassion they share is in everything she has to offer. Beauty can be found in everything that is natural, and everything that natural has the power to heal. Spirit healers and helpers can get closer to you when your mind is open to the natural world. And this is why you must allow yourself to wander in a place where your mind can relax and the healing spirits can fill you with much needed peace. Rejoice in nature's vast garden. Okay, I'm going to read this one too since I done read all of them. Just because I read all of them, because I'm like, okay, well, let me read this one too. They are short messages, so like, why not? Okay. It is always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. You may have lost your way on the spiritual path you started on, but help is always at hand when you need it. The guardian spirits that light our universe always know where you are on the path and are only a thought away from you. They are telling you that when the way is unclear, it's time to stop and take stock of where you have come from rather than make hasty decisions about your future. Now is the time for you to ask for assistance and allow the light beings to gently lead you to a place where you can pause and wait for life's clouds to clear. That's actually beautiful because it's like they letting you know. Just ask. So you guys are being guided to really tap in with your team and ask for assistance and guidance, especially when you need it. Especially, I feel like especially during this time, like we in this Mercury retrograde, it's like also eclipse season, so it's like a big pause for the collective as a whole. So yeah, final message we have one card. Final message we have here for the collective. Final message we have for the collective. Spirit, show me final message. transits, climate. Number 55, Taurus, cultivate. Why my card all bent up like that? That is interesting. Very interesting, because I don't know, it just feels like whatever you guys, I don't know why I'm picking up on, somebody had to go through it. It's like you've been going through it, but I feel like that's what is making you, not making you, but molding you. Y'all know what I mean. Transits, climate. Excuse me. So yeah, we all know number 55 here, which is 10. We all know that the climate, the transits has a lot to do with what's going on in the sky right now. Like the lunar eclipse, Mercury retrograde going on. I feel like all these planets are in Pisces right now. Are they moving into Pisces, or nope? I think all of these planets are now moving into Aries. Saturn just moved into Aries. Neptune moved into Aries. It's going to be a lot of planetary transits going on, but they're going to be affecting the collective in a major way, but they're also going to be affecting you in a personal way, depending on where they're transiting in your chart. And I feel like your placements, the book is going to talk about how your placements has some type of meaning, okay? Because if you look at the wheel right here, it's like there are certain, your placements are stationary, but the transits are what change, you know, throughout your chart. And that's also affecting you as well. So let's see. The planets are always moving through time and space, always spinning around us. When those planets form geometric relationships to one another, they create transits, the astrological weather conditions of the day that affects us all. When a moving planet forms a geometric relationship to a planet in your natal chart, that transiting planet can act like a guest who enters your house, sits in your kitchen, or sprawls in your living room. It activates that part of your existence. If that transiting planet talks to your Mars, it activates your warrior nature and fighting or flight response. If it talks to your moon, it initiates a story centered around your home, your family, and how you nurture yourself. Action. The situation is in flux, and the surrounding conditions are changing. Stay alert, aware, and be ready to respond to incoming danger and opportunities. Some people are moving in, others are leaving. New opportunities open and other chapters close. Listen to the grapevine for changes in personnel or economic conditions. You are not in control of these elements, but you can make the most of these changes and dance with faith. People that walk into your life right now may be karmically important. Either the relationship will last a long time, or it may be short, pithy, and teach you a valuable lesson. It can be helpful at this point to look at the transits in your chart. There is no volume control on this card's energy. Transits may trigger a small change in the personnel around you, or it can signal a shooting star that blazes across your life and turns your direction entirely. You have choices, though. Ask for grace and guidance when responding to the changing circumstances. Challenge. Wild cards are in play. You are not in control of who or what now brushes your life, and that can be scary. Gift. Even though life is an ever-moving circus and you do not control the people and events transiting your life, know that you are in complete control of your response to the transit. Choose wisely. I like that. And then we have Taurus, number 2, which is cultivate. Maybe y'all need to check what your Venus or your Taurus, what house Taurus is in, what planets you have in Taurus, and what's transiting towards your Taurus, because I feel like that could be a thing. And look at that, solar flares. I feel like we have been having the solar flares lately as well. That's crazy. But yeah, y'all check into your chart and see like what's going on. Okay. Also your second house, Taurus and Venus. Those could be very important aspects right now, or whoever I'm talking to. I feel like something regarding that also could have a lot to do with your throat chakra as well. So check in with that in your chart. And let's get it. Taurus, cultivate. Taurus asks you to hold still, dig in, grow roots, and strengthen over time. Manifest in a practical way, signified by a bull standing in its field. Taurus rules the neck and voice. Its purpose is to bring life into matter through growing wildflowers and crops, through our muscular strength and the sensual potential of our bodies. and through the solidness of our material resources. The sun shines here April 21st through May 20th. Action. Work with the metaphor of gardening. Plow the ground, plant the seeds, nurture the crops with water and fertilize, and protect those crops from predation. Grow roots rather than travel. Investigate what concrete form your project should take and the next practical steps in that direction. Appreciate the senses. Notice what you see, smell, hear, feel, and taste. Use the senses to be in the present moment and let time flow by. Cuddle, feed. In a relationship, listen to both the signals of the body, listen to both the signal of body chemistry and the practicalities of your life to give it a fertile feel. Cultivate your garden like a slowly growing flower basking in the sun. Find contentment in the moment, in this moment. And I'm about to say implore. Explore the roots of the situation. Ask what feeds this idea or what feeds your soul. If you're feeling pushed about, sit, hold still, grow roots, and let the storm pass over you. Don't hurry. Play the long game as you plant and tend your crops. Challenge. Taurus, excess can lead you to mistake stubbornness for strength or look for spiritual and emotional answers in the material world. There will never be enough stuff to fill an emotional void. Sensuality is a Taurus gift, but sex alone will not fulfill a desire for love. Clarify your hunger. Gift. Everything that surrounds you is made up of matter, and the word matter comes from the Latin word mater or mother. Taurus connects you to the sacred earth, Mother Gaia herself, the physical vessel who holds spirit in the body, in the plants, and in the earth beneath us. So with this card being bent, I ain't gonna hold you, especially because I noticed it and I'm like, what happened to my card? I just feel like whatever it is that you guys are being guided to grow, to cultivate, you could have tried multiple times and maybe it has failed. But I feel like whatever this is that you guys are trying to grow and cultivate could be something that you're meant to be doing. And I feel like you're just learning how to do it. Just like how they use gardening, for example. Like if it's something that's new to you or something that you're not familiar with doing, of course you're going to have to learn how to do it. But even then, you still may make mistakes. You still may fail, or something is going to happen in order for you to learn how to like maintain it, or sustain it in the long run. So I feel like that's also going to be a lesson for you guys, and I feel like maybe that is what these transits are going to be teaching you or showing you in a way. It's like whatever it is that you guys are building or working on or working towards, whatever it is that you're trying to establish, I feel like these changes that's going to be occurring in your life are going to be offering you opportunities to learn how to sustain whatever it is that you are working towards or building, like sustaining it. So yes, that's all I have for y'all. I definitely hope this message reaches exactly who it needs to. And as always, I hope it helped you exactly as it needs to. Make sure you guys comment below. Let me know how the message resonates. And if you are still here looking at my beautiful face, honey, and you have not liked the video, I need to know why. Like, because girl, boy, like, what's up? Why? Okay, but anyway, make sure you guys like the video below. Subscribe if you have not. Comment below. Let me know how the message resonates. Let me know if it helped you. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right, anyway. That's all I have for y'all though. I'll see you in the comments below or in the next video. Peace.